I was almost in the lucky 47 club. Jack Meyer was the nicest man I ever knew. He ran an ice cream shop in our neighborhood, and everyone flocked to it year round. He never closed for cold season, partly because it wasn't that cold around here, and partly because some people crave ice cream in midwinter. He was kind to every one of his customers. He was fair on prices and even gave discounts for larger families, like mine. He was an all-around good guy, and he loved making people smile. He hand-churned all of the ice cream he sold, and worked hard to keep the shop open and pristine. Mr. Meyer's wife died a few years ago, and since then he's been working hard and running the shop all on his own. Sad story that one was. She had a heart attack on their 47th anniversary. Their love story was adorable. That anniversary wasn't for their wedding. It was for the day when they went on their first date. They were young lovers, extremely young, and had been living next door to each other for their entire lives. As the story goes, a 6-year-old Jack asked the 8-year-old May out for a picnic in his backyard. Best friends for years afterwards, and their official relationship began in their early teens. I remember how old Miss May would blush when he told people that story. Oh, Jack, that was ages ago. It doesn't count. Of course it does. I swear, that was the day I fell in love with you. The whole neighborhood was distraught when they'd heard of Maya's death. She was the sweetest woman, part of what had always made the little shop so pleasant. She made my first visit to the shop a happy and memorable one. Hello there, young man. Who might you be? I'm Joshua Shepherd. My young face had smiled up at her. You can call me Miss May. What can we get you? I ordered ice cream for myself and two of my younger sisters who were waiting at the table by the door. I had to run back and ask what kind of ice cream the girls wanted. Miss May waited patiently for me to return. Mr. Meyer scooped up 3 cones and passed them to May, who handed them to me with a grin. Free of charge, she smiled. I stared at her in awe, never knowing a free treat in my life. She shooed me away with a hand gesture and another grin, and I've never forgotten that small act of kindness. The only reason our parents had sent us off to the shop that day was so that they could fight over finances in private, and my mother seemed both surprised and relieved when we arrived home without spending a penny. I think Miss May's kind gesture was part of the reason that we splurged a few times a year and bought the whole family ice cream at once. Things changed after Miss May passed away, but Jack has always kept a pleasant atmosphere around the shop. The biggest change was her absence, but a notable difference was his new promotion. It was pretty special, since it wasn't advertised. On your 46th visit to the store, you'd find out that your next visit was free. A few weeks ago, I hit visit number 46. When Mr. Meyer revealed to me that my next visit would be free, I was ecstatic, and when he asked me not to advertise it, I agreed. Not that the cost was expensive for me, since I'm living alone and have a decent paying job now, but I enjoy being part of something special. I forgot about my free visit until a few days ago, and that's when I realized the significance. The odd number was in honor of his late wife, and it gave me warm thoughts. How sweet. It's just like Mr. Meyer to still be doing kind acts in memory of Miss May. The idea of a free visit brought back my fond memories of Miss May, and I was excited to be part of honoring her, kind soul. I decided to head into the shop the next evening. I didn't want to forget about the special visit. Jack's face lit up as I entered the shop. Josh! He exclaimed happily. Lucky number 47. Hey, Mr. Meyer, thanks for the free visit. I smiled at him. His joy was contagious. Not just a free visit, young man. I also have a surprise. Can't tell anyone about your visit, though. Don't want them young ones getting greedy and coming in more just to be in the lucky 47 club. I was excited about whatever he considered a surprise. No one ever talked about having a 47th visit, likely out of respect for Mr. Meyer's request. I liked that it was a surprise. It's no fun to destroy a nice gesture with greed. It was the random and surprising nature that made Visit 47 so much like something Miss May would have done. This deal he offered was not about saving money, it was about honoring her. He explained to me the surprise. A a serving of a flavor he had created in honor of me called Lucky 47, and the opportunity to come behind the corner and learn how he churned the ice cream. At the end of the visit, I would be dubbed an official member of the secretive Lucky 47 Club. Suffice to say, I was thrilled at the idea of adding the new memory of the shop to the similar memories from when I was young. Now, I'll give you a bigger serving than normal. You're probably the eldest I ever had become a Lucky 47. He chuckled, but I knew I was an oddity for coming back to the neighborhood I had grown up in just for some nostalgic ice cream. He served up a big bowl of the flavor and set off behind the counter to clean up before it was time to close. I was excited about the portion sizing. It was the biggest I had ever seen anyone get from the shop in the near 12 years I'd been coming here. The ice cream was delicious. A creamy French vanilla with swirls of fudge and chunks of toffee. I couldn't pinpoint what else was put into it, but the aftertaste was odd. Mr. Meyer had just gone into the back of the shop to fetch something when I bit into something odd. Upon spitting the hard object into my palm, I was concerned. It was a piece of a tooth. I figured the toffee had chipped one of mine, so ran my tongue around my mouth searching for the broken tooth. No dice. I checked with my finger and still found no jagged edge. Suddenly dawned on me that the tooth that I had spit out did not belong to me. I was disgusted and desperately wanted to leave without embarrassing Mr. Meyer. He always took great pride in his product and would be devastated to learn that there had been a major mistake made in his batch. How do you even accidentally drop a piece of a tooth in your ice cream? It wasn't possible, but it was repulsive enough for me to bail out on the rest of the Lucky 47 perks. I stood to leave and a wave of dizziness washed over me. Instantly, I had an intense feeling of something being very wrong in the shop. I stumbled towards the door, my vision blurring as my body swayed uncontrollably. I heard heavy footsteps approaching from the back of the shop. "Hey boy, you didn't finish your ice cream!" The footsteps quickened towards me, and I tried to speed up my own tipsy steps. I may have been nearly 40 years younger than him, but whatever he had put into Lucky 47 was leveling the playing field. Being younger and stronger didn't matter when every movement felt like swimming through wet cement. Before he caught up to me, I managed to wrench open the door to the shop and fall into the pavement face first. I had blacked out as I hit the ground, and I later came to in the hospital with a crowd of doctors and police surrounding me. Questions and confusion berated me throughout my stay, and the few days since I've been back home. I've told the police about my experience and how kind Mr. Meyer had always been to everyone. Since that day, I've heard rumors and seen news reports about Mr. Meyer's shop. The shop has been shut down, Jack Myers missing, and they found several bodies stored in the back freezer with the ice cream. They were all young, kids and teens who had gone missing in the years since Mae Meyer died. I can only assume that something snapped at Mr. Meyer when his wife died. I suppose it makes sense that word never spread about Jack Myers' secret Lucky 47 Club. No one lived long enough to tell.